Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Yes, hello there and welcome to another Amstrad video review and long play, this time for Predator. And here's the title screen and music. Signs are not looking good so far. We've got a really crappy picture of Arnie there. And the music, God knows where they've got this from and why they've used it. Sounds like a cast off from Charlin's Road. Check that out on YouTube on the Amstrad and you'll see what I mean. That game was a ninja kick 'em up. And this is Predator. Seeing as the music score was so awesome in the movie, I don't know why they've not used that as a starting point. Anyway, we'll let this run through the music before it starts looping and we'll start the game. But the reason I'm doing this game today is because in this month's Retro Gamer magazine, Predator on the Amstrad is featured in the Retro Shamer column, which they use to describe some of the most awful games ever released. So I thought I'd time this to have a look at it. It's like a giant frisbee orbiting the Earth there. Anyway, let's. Here's the game starting. So there's your men running out the chopper, all look identical to Arnie as well. And yeah, okay, some nice animation there on Arnie. I quite like the colours used in the game. It's quite jungly. And here's the first problem. God knows really what's going on there. I mean, the collision detection and, you know, shooting those guys down, so dodgily done. You don't know if you've even hit them or not, because it sort of slowly drops to the floor about a second later. And the first time I played this, I was trying to shoot them like in a Commando or something, you know, take each one of them out and slowly progress, but they just keep coming and coming, and you sort of die pretty quickly. Anyway, just quickly there, you can sort of pick up ammo and new weapons from your fallen comrades, and in the background there you can see all the guys strung up in the trees, which is a nice touch. And on to another crap section, shooting those guys. I find the easiest way to do this is just get to the bottom of the screen and keep moving and shooting right and up and right. I'm taking some energy hits there, but you know, don't worry, this game is one of the easiest games and shortest games ever released. And we're already on to the next level. I don't know if you noticed the bats that flew across the screen on the last level. I don't remember that being in the film. But hey, that was the Predator's gun tracking you there. I do like this effect though, the Predator's sort of heat-seeking vision there. I think that's really well done actually. Sound effects are crap as you can tell, but you know, it's pretty standard gunfire sounds and jungle noises. Chuck a grenade there to take out that guy. And we'll pick up some ammo from that guy on the floor there. It seems to be scrolling fairly smoothly, although the plane area is really small. Oh, there's the minigun. I want to get the minigun. I don't care if I'm taking lots of hits there. I've got to pick up the minigun. I don't think there's very much difference between the other guns anyway. I think this fires off more bullets. But as you can see, I've pretty much already cleared this level already. And And here we go. I mean, this is pretty much reaching the end of the movie anyway. We're only sort of less than 4 minutes into the game. But I suppose this is where things start getting a little bit more interesting. There were some nice ideas they tried to use in the game, but just unfortunately very poorly implemented, which you'll see in a second, and I'll describe them. Would have been nice to have some eerie music during the game, I suppose, as well. But anyway, here we go. We're about to encounter the first time the Predator. And if you remember in the movie, he doesn't like you using guns. So what we're going to do is drop the gun here and start punching him. Because the gun will have no effect and it'll just annoy him and you'll end up dead fairly quickly. So like the movie, the game actually follows the movie sort of fairly closely, which I'll have to give some good points towards. So, for example, like I said in the movie, you know, the Predator only attacks the guys which have guns. So on here, I've dropped my gun. Just down there, that's the little Predator disc thing, whatever you call it. I can't pick that up though. But anyway, we're in the mud. And what you need to do is pick up the mud to cover yourself, and those sights won't shoot you. I moved, lost some mud, so I'll just cover myself in mud again. And that's how you complete the 3rd level. And that's the end of that level. And we're already onto the final section. So, like I said, I do like the ideas that they've tried to put in the game, like the covering yourself in mud to avoid the laser sights of the Predator. And also, you know, you have to fight him hand to hand. And also how you defeat the Predator shortly. But it's so crappily done and, you know, put in place that overall it's pretty dreadful. And we're very near the end of the game now. But you have to think that though, back in, I think it was released in 1989, this conversion, or 88, sorry, that you would have paid probably 10 quid on tape and 15 quid on disc for the game, which back then was a lot of money, and you would have been extremely disappointed. I don't think it's probably as awful as Retro Gamer make out, but it's still pretty dreadful. And here's the final bit. Remember the boulder on a rope that you crushed a Predator with in the film? Well, that's exactly what I'm doing there. I've just wound up that rock boulder or tree stump, whatever it is. I'm just going to wait for the Predator and then I'm going to drop it on his head. Anyway, I'm going to start reviewing these games like the Amstrad Action magazine used to do. They looked at graphics, Sonic's grab factor and staying power. So I'll give graphics 7 out of 10, Sonic's 4 out of 10, grab factor 5 out of 10, staying power 3 out of 10. I'll give it 48% overall. Alright, thanks for watching. That's the end of the game. Crappy end level screen. Hope you liked the video, and see you next time. Cheers, bye.
Get that stinking shit out of my face. Bunch of slap-jawed faggots around here. This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. Just like me.
Yeah, strap this on your sore ass plane.